Hey you guys, I just wanted to pop in before the video. As you can see, this is my labor and delivery. It is raw and real. So just to say this, you guys, baby is now 2 months old, and you guys are probably wondering, why are you just now posting? I literally have had to adjust everything. If you guys do not know, I do have 2 toddlers. They're ages 3 and 4, and I do homeschool them. They are strictly at home 24 hours with me. And so having an additional baby has been an adjustment, and I have taken the time to care and nurture not just myself but my children. I wanted to make sure that no one is feeling neglected, that I was able to pick back up my normal routines and get back into the swing of things. Well, not only that, you guys, my birth experience was a lot different, girl. A lot different from all of my other birthing experiences. I have a total of 4 children now, and I will say this, with my first 3 births, they were super easy, you guys. I will say that I did not feel any pain after having my initial contractions. I did have epidurals with all 3 of them, and I didn't have any pain during the birthing process. I didn't feel the ring of fire. I didn't feel the push, the pain of pushing. And the only pain that I did experience was leading up to the point of getting the epidural, which was around 4 to 5 centimeters dilated is when I usually got my epidural. This time, what happened with baby Brighton, I had a scheduled induction. I never had that before. I've always gone to the hospital when I felt like my mucus plug was lost and when I felt like my contractions were getting close enough to where I was going to be in full labor. And so this time it was scheduled. I never went into like labor. I had a few contractions and stuff like that, but my contractions did not really start until I got into the hospital for my scheduled induction, and they started to give me the Pitocin. That was number 1. Number 2 was that when I got there, they were telling me that there were so many C-sections scheduled that the anesthesiologists were going to be very busy, and that if I didn't get the epidural during the time that they were telling me, that I wouldn't be able to get one. And girl, I didn't want to experience a natural birth. And I get it. So many people want to do natural births. It's cool. It's fine. But I have a very low pain tolerance. And so I already knew that I didn't want to experience the pain of a natural birth. And so I said, yeah, let me go ahead and get on the list for the epidural so that they'll know that hopefully by the time, it's time for me to get it, they'll be coming. Well, they came quicker than normal, and I was only 3 centimeters, and I had just got to 3 centimeters, I believe, when they gave me the epidural. That was number 2. When I started feeling the pain of my contractions again, I knew something was wrong. Honestly, I knew something was wrong right after they gave me the epidural, because they kept asking me if my lower bottom, my legs and stuff was numb, and if they were heavy, and they weren't. This time I knew something was wrong, because not to say that something was wrong, I knew something was wrong at the very moment that I got my epidural. I just did not feel what they were telling me I should feel. So in the back of my head, I was like, okay, well, it's going to kick in, because I never had any experiences to where my epidural did not take the correct way or didn't take how I was used to. I always got numb, and I always had the pain go away, and I always had a quick delivery, quick expression of my centimeters dilating. It always went super fast. I never had a super long labor and had a bunch of pain. In fact, the doctors would always say, "Oh my God, you're like the model patient. You just went from 0 to 10 and then pushed 2 times and the babies was out." Girl, that was not the experience this time. Right around 4 to 5 centimeters, I began to feel my contractions again. And I said, oh, wait a minute. Now I think something's wrong, because I should not be feeling my contractions. So you guys, when I got to around 4 to 5 centimeters, I started to feel the pains of my contractions. They were like super high, and I was like, girl, I'm not supposed to be feeling anything. At least I didn't feel anything with my other children and with my other deliveries. I still gave it the benefit of the doubt. I was like, well, maybe I'm just feeling the pressure. She kept saying the pressure. The nurse, she was so sweet. The nurse that I had, super sweet. I had her from the time that I got checked in all the way up to when it was time for me to push, and then she left and a new nurse came in. But that's a different subject. I'm going to talk about that soon as well. My contractions kept getting more and more painful. So I kept telling the nurse, I'm feeling the pain. I'm feeling the pain. And I said, can you please find out if they can do anything? She said, yeah, you have a button to push for the pain. I said, okay, let me push the button. She pushed it. I pushed it. Nothing. I still kept feeling the contractions like I had no epidural at all. Like there was nothing. And I was just in tears and pain. My husband was like, it's okay, baby. They're gonna get the anesthesiologist to come in again and see what's going on and see, maybe it slipped out or maybe something, girl. I was trying to be so optimistic. I was like, okay, maybe it's just something going wrong with the placement and maybe they can put it back in or take it out and put it back in or something. I don't know. I just was in my head being very optimistic. Well, from 6 to 10 centimeters, it literally took about maybe an hour. So it progressed. That time it progressed quickly for me to get from 6 to 10. It was no opportunity for the anesthesiologist to come back in to readjust or do anything like that. They just sent another anesthesiologist in that happened to be around the corner in to see, to do some type of test. And she took like a needle and like dragged it across my legs and my abdomen and said, do you feel that? And I said, yes, I feel it. And she was like, oh, well, she kind of looked like, oh, yeah, your epidural failed. But honestly, I feel like she was just trying to keep me calm and said, oh, well, that's how you're supposed to feel. We can just give you some extra medicine in your IV or in your, you can just push the button for some more medicine in the epidural. I was like, girl, that is not working. I don't want to feel this. This has gone all wrong. I don't know what's happening, but this is not right. But you know what, you guys, it was really traumatic for me. You'll see in the video. I was in a lot of pain. I had never experienced that before, but this is my last pregnancy. This is my last baby. This is my last baby, you guys. And I feel like God wanted me to experience the pain of childbirth this time. So many things have gone different this time than with my last pregnancies and with my last children. And I have a lot of successes, and I'm super excited about that. And one of these successes that I have had is breastfeeding. I have attempted to breastfeed all of my children previously, and it has never worked. I don't know. I just never had enough milk, or I just never got the hang of it. I didn't get the education I needed or whatever. But with this baby, with baby Brighton, I am proud to say that I have been solely, exclusively breastfeeding him since he has been born. He has never had formula. He's never taken a bottle. And so I'm super excited about that. So I looked at those different experiences, and I just want to show you guys. I didn't want to, this is real and raw, but I did try to, tone it down to where you're not going to see the board of everything. And also the camera positioning that my husband took was vertical and not horizontal, so you'll see that as well. But I hope you guys enjoy my birthing experience, and I hope that this information was helpful to someone. Do not get your epidural before 3 centimeters. That if you get your epidural too soon in labor, it can wear off, and that's what mine did. It didn't. I did not have any type of pain support from 4 centimeters all the way until I birthed the baby, and I felt the ring of fire. I felt everything. It was like in my head, it was just going slow motion. Like I was like, okay, that's the ring of fire. I was like, that's it. That's the one that they're talking about. I feel it. I don't want to feel it, but that's it. And then also I had a level 2 tear. And yeah, I was pretty terrified. I was pretty in a devastated place after giving birth, and it's not where I wanted to be. I wanted to have that, oh my baby, I'm not in pain. But I was like, it was a traumatic experience for me because it's not what I came in the hospital expecting to experience. I was coming in the hospital expecting to experience the same thing that I had with my last 3 pregnancies, and it just wasn't that. But without all of that, I mean, even with all of that, it was still a beautiful experience, and I thank God for my baby. He is such a joy to me. He's such a joy to me, and I just thank God. I thank God that there's so many things to be thankful for. So many reasons why he didn't have to go to NICU. There's nothing wrong with him. I thank God that he's healthy. He's strong. When he came out, another thing that was kind of scary for me also, right when he came out, was that he didn't immediately cry. He was blue, and I was like, oh God. So I had that going on. I could see him on my stomach when they brought him out, and he, they was just going like this on his back, trying to get him to, to cry. With the other babies, they all came out. They hollered when they came out, and he took him a little bit, so I was nervous about that as well. But when I did hear his cry, it was all worth it. And when they gave him to me, it's just immediate. It's always immediately you're in love. Just like, wow, I just gave birth to a human. Like, who does that except for women? Nobody. God is amazing. So you guys, if you are expecting, congratulations on your expectancy, and I pray that you are healthy and strong, and your deliveries are the most beautiful experience that you would want as well. And if things don't turn out how you expect in your mind, it's okay. It's turning out how it's supposed to be, and that's what I needed time to process, because I was really kind of upset. I kind of felt like, I don't know. Just stay tuned for the birth, for the real and raw epidural failure, labor and delivery of baby Brighton. And if you want me to do a story time about the full experience, about the nurse that I was telling you all about, that came in right when I was pushing the baby out, let me know in the comments below, and I will do another video on that. I think I will anyway, but yeah, stay tuned. Love you guys. Oh, if you're new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe, and please like this videos. It really helps the algorithm pick me up and everything like this. This is not a normal type of video for me. I am a lifestyle vlogger, day in the life mommy vlogger. I am a stay-at-home mother of 4. I have a senior in high school. He's getting ready to graduate this year. And so we're super excited about that. And then I homeschool my 3 and 4-year-old daughters. And now we have a baby Brighton, that has joined our crew. So if you like those type of videos, I also do some cleaning videos and some design. Say hi.
Hi.
That's
it's
Michaela.
My money.
All right,
go on. It's my birthday money.
It's not your birthday. Anyway, thank you guys. Stay tuned. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to Alicia at Home. Today is January 22nd. Yesterday I let you all know that I was going to be coming in to be induced, and it is currently, what time is it, babe?
11:20.
It's currently 11:20. We got here at about 6:30 a.m. and last time I was checked, I was 3.5 centimeters dilated. They did just start some Pitocin maybe about an hour ago. There's the time. They started some Pitocin to help increase my contractions, and I am currently waiting on the anesthesiologist to come and do my epidural. So yeah, I do have some pretty strong contractions, and some of them I feel and some of them I don't, but I don't want to feel any of them, and I don't want to have a natural birth. Shout out to all the natural mamas, but I don't want to feel anything. So I'm hoping that they come before it's time. I do move pretty quickly with my labors, and so the nurse let me know there were a lot of people here getting C-sections, and So hopefully I'm next on the list to get an epidural. But I just want to come and say hi, let y'all see my face, and so I'll be recording a little bit here and there. Maybe my husband will take the camera and do a little vlogging to add to this one as well. But so far, so good. Thanks so much for your prayers, and we'll see you soon. Hey you guys, I am back with another update. It's currently 3:21 and a lot has taken place since then, but the baby is still not here. Last time they checked me, I was 4 centimeters dilated. They did break my water. I got the epidural, and that's when some things changed. After I got the epidural, I started to feel a little, I guess, sluggish, and my blood pressure went up a little bit, and then I don't know, I guess the medicine kind of made me start feeling, they gave me a lot of medicine at one time then, so it started making me feel kind of funny, but I feel much better now, and we're just resting. My husband is right there. He's right there, and we're just gonna keep resting. You can see my contractions up there. They're looking good. They're trying to come together closer, and I definitely feel them more. So they stopped the Pitocin at one time when I started feeling bad, and they started it back up, and so yeah, there's the fluids and the Pitocin and everything, and yeah, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Hopefully we'll have a baby soon. Pray for me. Bye. Hey you guys, just checking in again. It is now 6:18. They just checked me again, and I'm only 5 centimeters. And I'm in a lot of pain. I don't know what's going on this time. It's just taking forever. I normally have super fast labors and super fast deliveries, and it's just not doing it this time. So I'm just gonna keep going with the flow. I'm eating a popsicle. I am getting a little bit hungry because I haven't eaten since 6:30 this morning, but that's okay. I'll be all right. We're gonna make sure that the baby's healthy and gets out safe. And my hubby just went downstairs to grab him something to eat before the cafeteria closes, and I just wanted to check in with you guys. I am having a lot of contractions. So yeah, that's pretty much it here. I'll reach back out with y'all when something exciting happens, hopefully. So stay tuned.
There you go. That's perfect. Take a big deep breath and do it again. You're almost done. Big deep breath and go.
You're new, so welcome to this strange world. It can be a little overwhelming. Yes, I
Wow. Yeah, boy or girl?
Boy.
Now he's away.
tell the world I'm here now.
I gotta change.
Today I won't try to
Hello.
watch them.
You did a good job. You did amazing. Oh, okay. Sure.
Wait to start this journey first.
Hey, Grace.
So welcome to this strange world. It can be a little.
Alicia, you okay?
Yes, I
Okay. All right. I just need to see your face. I'm just checking.
stop this journey first. Let's take you